To be honest, I have no idea what I'm about to say. I have no idea. I probably need to brush my teeth. I'm sure I do. I probably have sleepy in the corner of my eyes on live TV, you know? I have really nice hair, guys. I mean, I know I'm nappy. I know I'm a old, black, unwanted, ugly American black woman. Ran through, ran over, and all of that. I get that part. Okay. But outside of that huge blanket I just described that I sleep under every night, tuck myself in nice and comfy every night. That's the blanket that covers me. In America, in America right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm considered old because I'm 55, and I'm considered ugly because I'm black, dark skinned black, um, poor, even though I live in the hood. Well, hoodish enough, you know what I mean? I'm hoodish enough. But, I'm not in the projects, you know. I have been, but currently, while I'm live right now, I'm not living in the projects. But I have, okay? Just what, 3 years ago? Like just 3 years ago, I was living in the projects with roaches. Just 3 years ago, waiting for my divorce to finalize. So, I'm a poor, dark skin, and that matters in America, being a dark skin black person. So I'm like as low as you can go right now in America. I'm old, dark skin black. Okay. A woman, unwanted, suicidal, have never, ever, ever been the only woman. Ever. I was married 32 years and was never, ever the only woman, ever. Not that that's important or matter to anybody these days. Absolutely not. But I just want you to know I understand how I'm viewed, who I am in the world I live in. I understand that clearly. Okay, now that that's out the way, the blanket, the blanket that, here's a blanket. This is my blanket. Old, black, dark skinned black, ugly, unwanted American woman. My blanket. Now, before, I would be on here crying about that. before, you know, that's how this life left me. It left me with this blanket. Even though, even though I was an honor student, even though I went to college all the way up to a PhD, even though I was married 32 years, and both husbands legally, the husbands legally, 32 years, are very successful men. married to rich women and stuff. But I'm left with this blanket, though. It's my blanket. But everything that has ever touched my life is doing well as I hold my blanket. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, so please don't accuse me of that, but I know you are anyway, and that's okay, because that's a part of my blanket. Anytime I express myself at all, it's called complaining. You just so old, ugly, dark-skinned, black, unwanted woman, who did the best she could where she stood, with what she had. Under all those circumstances, I still kicked out some successful people. As evil, black and ugly and unwanted as I have been my whole life, I still was good to everybody. But, it's a part of this blanket and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I had to. I had to do it. And I'm proud of my work. It's just that no one cared. And there's no one to speak of my work but me. And I was the kind of person that would cry about that. But with Trump being in office, this man has been, whether he deserve it or not, he has been, he started low in this country. He started low. Whether he had money or not, he started low in this country. He had to come up through Mike Tyson kind of low. As I watched two black women competing in Michigan, Detroit and Flint, trying to win a first place title. Sometimes you got to start low as a hoe can go. But I ain't gonna cry about it. Because these women, they in there fighting. And I'm watching them. And they can't let the tear fall out their eye. What woman, I don't care how black and ugly and dark and evil people think we are. Why the hell do we need to be punched the fuck out like mandingos in the street? Just to eat. And people talking about EBT and SNAP. These women, two black women, two sisters, is punching each other out so that they don't have to have an EBT SNAP card. And I ain't gonna cry about it no more. But I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. And if I have to go laugh about it, so be it. I don't have a PhD, so some sisters gonna have to punch each other's lights out. And then another woman out there hoping that her stepdaughter can get in there and get her lights punched out because her mama stole her daddy, stole her husband, stole her man. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now. I just let the white woman take my husband. I just let the sugar baby take my husband. I just let those women have a man. And I still bless the women. We ain't got to fight about it. Just take the man. It's just a few damn dollars. It's just a few damn dollars. Take the man. Steal him. You ain't got to steal him. I'm helping you. Because I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Look, I scissor, fold my legs tight. I ain't having sex with no damn body because I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. So I'm keeping these old, ugly, evil, black ass legs closed. Because don't nobody want this shit no damn way. So it's closed. Because I ain't fighting nobody for no man. That white woman thinks she was hiding and slipping and sliding and dadding all around my house. She was a neighbor out of Flint. She thinks she did some shit. Girl, I gave you that nigga. I gave you that nigga. Because I don't want to fight. And you had to take not only him, but the sugar baby followed him, the birthday twin followed him, them hoes at work, all them hoes at work. Indian women, Russian women, swinger women. He had me in everybody's damn bed. I ain't fighting. I'm easy. I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Why not? Have them. I ain't fighting. I ain't fighting. But I am the head cheerleader. I can tell you that. Okay? I will cheer you on. I will cheer you. We gonna win. We gonna win. We gonna win. I don't care what any black person do to me. I don't care what any black person do to me. We gonna win in the end. We gonna win in the end. So yes, I got to get back to my title. Colorism. I do have a strong preference to the darkest of the darkest color black person. I do. You can't be dark, black, chocolate enough for me. I'm sorry, DoorDash. I'm not available right now. DoorDash is trying to get me to work. I'm live right now, DoorDash. Anyway, you can't be black enough for me. And I might sound like a little hoe right now, but I'm 55, dark skinned, black and ugly, unwanted, any damn way. You know what I'm saying? That's my blanket, y'all. That's what I'm left with. And it probably needs to be washed. Okay. So I'm so used to being talked down to. See how I just automatically do it? Beat you to the punchline. I beat you to it. I have been treated so bad of a doormat of a wife and daughter and whatever else. I just got to the point where I just beat people to it. Save you the time to insult me because, you know, I can do it faster. You know, I can take years of your abuse and crunch it down to just 2 seconds. Save my time, save your time, right? So, anyway, you can't be dark enough for me. So, I may sound like a little hoe right now, and it's okay. I can afford it now. I can afford to sound like the hoe everybody think I am anyway. I can afford it. So, in my lifetime, I've had at least one, two, three, maybe three. Yeah, three. I the guy number 3 is dark enough. He's like right there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I think I've had at least 3 guys that not quite this black, but you know what I'm saying? It's in America, I'm not saying, you know, I'm talking like descendants of slavery, like I am. I am a descendant of slavery. So I'm talking about descendant of slavery. It is very difficult for us to be this black. Look at me. I'm considered dark skinned. I'm considered dark skinned. But compared to this, it's really hard to get this dark from descendants of slavery. It's really hard. At this point in the generations, at this point in the generations, it's really difficult to be this dark. But I have grandchildren that, I mean, not this dark, but that are darker than me. I have grandchildren that are darker than me. So somehow, through all the mixing and lightning in my bloodline, some of the, and I know they have fathers and things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking, all that is factored into what I'm about to say. Because I am developing a theory while I'm saying all this stuff. It's called the eternal deficit of mankind. It's a theory that I'm the creator of, and I'm developing, working on it, and slowly talking about it and discussing it on my channel for years now. Nothing new. So, the eternal deficit of mankind, based on what I see we're living out in life, biblical, inspirations, uh, current events, all this stuff is really tying in to my eternal deficit of mankind theory. But anyway, so back to my colorism. I have a preference for this. So I have come close a couple times, like 3 good times in my life. I've come close to, guys that were like so dark, their skin was so dark. But I noticed that even their skin lightened up over time. I think the products we use, the things we consume, impacts our complexions. And I have an associate's degree in pre-pharmacy. And I worked as a pharmacy technician for like 7 years of my life. So me saying something like that is not too weird, even though it may sound like "Ugh, she crazy." Well, yeah, I am that too. You can be crazy and understand chemistry and biology and you know physiology and all that stuff too. I'm just saying. So yeah, so this is my preference, and I came close to that a couple times in my life. So I understand when black men say that I just prefer white. I just, I'm sorry. I'm like, no need to apologize, please. I have a strong preference for this type of black. It's like I have to take those type of men in small doses. I have to take them in small doses because they can get me to do things that no one else can get me to do. No one else. In fact, I wouldn't want anyone else. You know what I'm trying to say? I wouldn't have, you know what I'm trying to say? You know, they have a way of igniting something in me that's just between them and me. You know, and you can't control, you can't help the type of connection you have with your preference type. It's just, you can't control it. I mean, it's like, it's like a soul spiritual contract, you know? You know? And that's where my eternal deficit of mankind theory, I think, originates from my soul's contract, the investment, and the like core original dark matter of things. My West African mixture, I'm native to this land. I'm native to this land. I mean, how can you not see that? I'm native to this land. The features are there. It's there. But I'm mixed with the West African. I mean, Cudjo Lewis, the last black Kerbal, you know, that's my ancestor. So, but regardless, I mean, like, I have West African mixture. So again, like my hair, when I first started the video, I was talking about my hair, right? But my hair, like, okay, I have like this fake hair fake hair weave, synthetic braid. And it's just like my hair, like, so you can see that I braided my own hair. Like my own hair is braided all the way down to like right here. My own hair is like about maybe here now. So if I took this fake thing off, my own hair is like right here. And I remember the day of my divorce. What was this hearing or whatever? Like the talk with the mediator. It was on my birthday, August 5th, 2021. Yeah, like 4 years ago. Anyway, almost 4 years ago. So it was on my birthday. We're on the phone with the mediator of my divorce hearing, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it was. It was all done online and Zoom and all this kind of stuff. It was during COVID. My divorce was during COVID. That should be illegal. But anyway, when you got a nurse, a white nurse that's after your cancer patient husband, determined to get you divorced for whatever her benefits will be, I have no idea. I think it should be illegal for a white nurse to be involved with a cancer patient, splitting up a 25-year marriage during COVID. But, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. So, they're married now, so, again, I don't fight. I'm just the girl from the D, you just a girl from the F. So anyway. But yeah, my hair, when you right here. So my hair is nappy. It's nappy. But I just like how I got like, like just waves. I got like natural waves. I don't put any heat to my hair. No heat. I don't use any heat on my hair at all. I don't use no blow dryers, no straightening combs, none of that. I just take it down whenever I take it down, wash it, whatever. Sometimes I wash it through the braids. Not this braids, but my own natural braids. Like I won't unravel my braids. Sometimes I wash my hair through the braids and then take each section down, comb it and brush it out, do my little ritual, oil it, massage it, oil it, and then I rebraid it. And then if I want to put some synthetic over top, I do because it's fun and cute. And you can change the colors and stuff. So one day I'll have some Dr. Alicia the Preacher special synthetic, you know, hair. But I think, you know, because, I just like to just jazz my own hair up, the different colors and then like I can like lift it up and do stuff. People keep trying to call me a lot. Okay. I just, you can, do different stuff, because I'm a performer. I've been in dance since I was like, my mom put me in dance at like 4. And so I forced it on my kids too. All my kids know how to dance. Except for one of them. One of them I wasn't allowed to. But the other ones, I was allowed to put them in dance and all that kind of stuff. I could do whatever I want with the first 3 kids. It was just that baby I couldn't really do much with at all. Just the basics. Change the diaper, whatever. Anyway, long story. But anyway, yeah, I just love my hair. But so yeah, I like my hair texture. I like I just like my hair, my type of whatever type of nappy hair I got, whatever type I got, I like it, you know. So, but back to my colorism. Yeah, so the darker the berry, the sweeter everything to me. And I'm very submissive, extremely, extremely submissive to that type of man. You know, the fruit of the spirit are easy for me to apply with them. I can be patient, tolerant, you know, long withstanding, of course, loving. This easy stuff is easy: love, joy, be happy, and all that. That's the easy part. But I'm easy with the patience and easy with the everything else too. So when I use the word submit, I can balance the fruit of the tree of life. I can balance that fruit because I mean, like he know the life that I'll just say Jesus, Yeshua, the tree of life. How? Okay, for the sake of the Bible, the tree of life, and then we have the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Right? Okay, so we automatically subscribe at birth to the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you don't, you're not going to live here long. I mean, you just dumb. You don't even know how to blow a fly off your nose. I'm just saying, at the minimum, we need to be able to And sometimes we may have to use equipment, machines to even help do that. Or have to hire somebody with a fly swat, something. Come on. If you have any type of breath coming in and out of your body, either voluntarily or with some support, it all counts. You know what I'm saying? You still have a, you don't have a death certificate, put it that way. If you don't have a death certificate, then that means you're still breathing on some level with support, you know, and that's all cool. But I like my hair and I like my, you know, dark skinned men, so I can understand when in my community the black men have a strong preference for anything other than black. Anything other than black, to be honest. Anything other than black. And then there are some that it is exclusive to the white woman. It's exclusive. They cannot, they, within their spirit, because of where they're from, most cases like the hood or something like that, um, or borders the hood, whatever, you know. They don't have the confidence or experience or range to step too far past the white woman, if that makes sense. So, you know, that's it. You know, so I'm just saying I understand. It's just that I don't have it for white people. I just have it for that darker skinned person. It's not even, in my case, it's not even limited to just the male gender. It's not the male gender. It can be a female person too. I like that dark skin, you know, matter. That dark, I like darkness to that matter, you know, to the most original. You know, like I know some people who like, you know, how we have like different flavors of syrup or types or makes of syrup, you know, like we have maple syrup and we have like, um, you know, whatever types of syrup and things. Well, some people like molasses, whatever molasses is, you know. Some people like that darker, richer, thicker, like muddy, you know, syrup. You know, I'm just saying. So that's my ability to like dark skin. It can go that dark for me. And it's like electrifying. Some type of internal igniting happens or something. And it's not for every single, you know, I mean, because some energy and spirit do not connect. You know, you have to have some type of connection, you know, on the, you know, mental level, you know, spiritual level. Emotional, I think the emotion is kind of tied with the ability to stimulate. Emotion and stimulation seems like they're connected to me. I can't have a lot of emotions for you if there's not much stimulation. I gotta have some type of stimulation to have emotion. Because I had one person tell me before, like I like to write. I'm very expressive. I like to talk. I like to talk. I like to write. I like to communicate in ways where a person can reference it later. I like to be referred back to. Yeah, you can record me. You can write down. I like agreements. I like to honor my vows. That's just who I am. I like to. I like to. But you can't force other people to do it too. You can't. I like to get down to the nitty gritty, the darkest of the matter of things. I like to stick and stay at the core origins. I do. I mean, can I grow? Yeah, but I'm not, but you can't, you got to keep the root, you know, no matter how much you grow, no matter how much you grow, you still got to keep that seed, the core, the original, the purest form of matter. It's like a void. It's rather dark and it requires fulfillment. It's like this everlasting investing into filling this void forever. The eternal deficit of mankind. So there is room for preference. There is room for preference. But you got to know the cost. You got to pay the price. But you can't allow your core to explore, to corrupt, things like that. Again, this is an ongoing thing in me. You know what I mean? And the more I interact with other people, listen to them, whether they're lying or not, you know, every truth has its opposite lie. So when you hear a lie, you know there's some truth somewhere. And whenever you hear some truth, you know there's a lie somewhere. They're like twins. You can't have one without the other, babes. That's what balance is about. That's what justice is. That's what fuels fuels. I need to put a word there. Well, whatever that word is, it's the fuel to us keeping, that tree growing without sacrificing the core. Dr. Leisha the Preachers, developing the eternal deficit of mankind theory. And yes, I am a recipient, I guess that's the word, of a Martin Luther King Jr., Cesar Chavez, Rosa Parks master's degree scholarship. As I later on pursued more master's degrees and a PhD, all but dissertation. I have to throw that in there. All but dissertation. And there's a story behind that. 3 chapters were approved out of 5. Okay, let me just, you know. So anyway, yeah. There's a lot more to me than what you see. Just some old, dark skinned, ugly, unwanted black woman from Detroit who should be dead by now. There is a lot more to me than that. So stay tuned. Click like, subscribe, share my videos. I have over 5,000 videos on here on YouTube. Over 5,000. I am not monetized on any social media anywhere. And I have books in me. I have movies, songs, TV shows. I have all this stuff in me. I have dance choreographies and just so much. But because I'm old, dark skinned, black, ugly, unwanted, it's just going to die with me. And I said, well, as long as I owe the government some student loan money, let me just go on YouTube and keep on giving it away for free. Well, not free because I owe the government. I owe the government to be on here. I don't get EBT. I don't even have Medicaid. You know, I live completely off of alimony. I live off alimony while the white woman that stole my husband is getting that bonus. What I think when did he get his bonus? The GM bonus that's coming up. I'm living on alimony while she about to be balling on that big old. You know, she been getting this for about what 4, 5, 6 years now. While I was in the projects, with roaches crawling on me, she stole 200 grand a year. Ain't got a ring. The eternal deficit of mankind. Hey, hey. The eternal deficit of mankind. When niggas do shit like that. All right, so guys, you know, I'm not monetized anywhere. And if you want to be a blessing to me, my PayPal and my Cash App is $ Dr. Leisha the Preacher, just like on my channel. I love you guys. Be blessed. Bye. I'm doing this for free. I've had 5 suicide attempts. If you got some new ideas, no, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna talk like that. I'm just saying that, you know, I really don't have anything to lose. Everybody in my life want me dead. Everybody in my life want me dead. Trust. So if I have more people that want me dead, you know, oh well. I've tried 5 times. Everybody in my life want me dead. So if I recruit some more people, I don't know life any other way. See, now I know how Diddy feel. I know how Diddy feel. I know how Diddy feel. Whether he right or wrong, whether he right or wrong, I know how he feel. And I think that he should not be going through this by himself. A whole bunch of more folks should be right with him or let him go. Until everybody else is there with him, why is he even there? until everybody else is there. Why is he there? But, the eternal deficit of mankind, that tree of knowledge of good and evil, that naturally, I don't know if it naturally occurs with us, but, that we all deal with, that we all come from. It's very mysterious. And there's a thin line between love and hate, a thin line between everything, because they're like opposite twins. We all have to deal with it within our own selves and among each other. And only the tree of life, some type of mediator, referee, you know, can, you know, straighten things up from time to time. But we're on this journey, and it seems like it's forever. Perhaps that's just the nature of things that are a matter of void, dark places. Somehow I always end up in the middle of things like that. So, again, thank you for your support. Bye.